Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I did try and film this previously, but my files got corrupted. I do apologise. So I'm going to show you my wedding scrapbook that I have, that I'm going to use to document my wedding date and my honeymoon, because it's been over a year now, so I thought I might as well get round to doing it. This one that I have right here I got as a wedding gift from some family members. Just move these over this side a minute. And this, it says happily ever after, and it is, I know it's upside down, so I'll flip it if I can. So it's from Paper Chase. Literally, this is really nice. It is a spiral bound. It's got a gap here. It's, if I remember correctly, it's just a little bit longer than a 12 by 12, but I think it's just because of where the rings are, so you could make this as 12 by 12. So this is my first page that I have done. It is a little bit squiff here, but it's not actually that bad. It is just over, well, it's just under 12 3/4 inches along, and it is 12 inches from top to bottom. So I'm just going to move that up a little bit so you can see. So yeah, these clip arts here that I've got are from an Etsy shop that they do loads of different ones. They are a bit pricey, but they're really, I like them a lot. They do paper pads, they do brush strokes, they do the clip arts, and planner accessories as well. So this one is the bride, I think it's the bride one or the wedding theme one. So you get like a wedding cake, which is just adorable, like so. I've got wedding shoes as well, and then you've got your two toasting cups as well. There was the balloons that says Mr. and Mrs. and happily ever after. They do several different brides and grooms. They do female grooms dressed in the suit, so they look really nice. I've gone for this girl and this boy just because I've got blonde hair and my husband's got dark hair, and I've just put them together to give us that. That is a little bit too short because I'm only about to there on my husband, so I'm a little bit taller than her, but I've made it so it's sort of relevant to us, even though we are plus size, just to bear that in mind. But I just like having the clip arts, I think, and I wrote this quote myself, and I used my Micron thick pens. Where is it? Because I might have to go over a few of these because they're not quite as blacked out as I wanted. So I just go over where I want to black it out even more. Like, there is some highlight. Like, you can add highlights. You can make it so much neater, but I really like this style that I've done so far. I'm just going to go over there a minute. So yeah, and the way that I do my writing, let me just pop this back in, is by putting it into words, getting it a bit bigger font so I can see like the lettering, and then I write it what I want to say and use the fonts that I like. So I've just done it several again, and I've done that one again because I thought I had two different ones, but they're not quite. But I really like these lettering, and then I just copy it onto the page that I want to do that one. So I've got some other words from our files, so yeah, and then I just put the 25th of May 2018, and I used the fine tip, like fine liners, the really cheap ones. So yeah, So that's all I've done so far in this book, and I just wanted to show you this. I did have a process of me just adding these washi tapes and the clip art. I've also got a new craft knife, which is, let's see if I've still got it at hand, which is this company right here, and it was in the range. I don't and this has got 5 blades. This was £1.50 for 5 blades, and this one was £1.99 for this. So it's a really good cheap buy. I like it, and I use this to cut out all my clip arts, because I just put it onto one A4 paper or card stock, and then I just cut round them with my knife. I used to use knives all the time when I was at college, so I'm pretty confident at not cutting myself. I have cut myself in the past, but I'm pretty confident in not cutting myself too much, so I do tend to just use this. So yeah, I really like this craft knife. So that's all I have so far. Where did I put that bit? And then I'm just going to put this protective page down, and then so I am hoping to get some what is it? Canon selfie paper come in soon. So that is going to come hopefully this week, if not next week. And I should get back into scrapbooking pages with you guys. And I hope you will like to watch this series come along. I have got some photos that I might just show you what will be going in. So I have all of these 2 big like albums. They are from the same Me to You collection, which I did an unboxing of, which I'll try and link below. But literally it's just from our wedding day, like loads of different pictures, black and white photos, just family, us and everything. And then on our wedding album, because my battery's starting to run low, is literally us meeting our all the characters, us having a good time. So photographs that I took. These ones are my favourite ones. Those will be going in this album. And then some like ride photos, some breakfast, lunch photos. Yeah. So please, if you like to look for this, please give me a thumbs up. So we're on to the first page, and I ain't going to do too much on the background of this, because this is just going to be a page of my wedding bands, of the different ways that they've set them up. I think there's only 3 photos. There is more, but I only printed 3 of them out. I finally got my printer paper. It is, as I say, it's not the Canon paper that you can get. This is just a cheaper brand. So yeah, I've got 3 photos of our wedding bands. So I've got the 2 with the flowers, and then the main one. So I'm thinking of something like that, just because it's mainly to do with the wedding bands. And then I might use my washi tapes again, just to give some dynamic to the page. And I think I want it with the ripped off look, so I'm gonna do that. So we're sticking those main three in the middle of the page. So I'm going to do it a different way than last time. So I might only just put these 2 down. But as before, you can make your pages as complex as you want, as simple as you want. It is up to you. It is your album at the end of the day. So I'm just going to do them, and then put this at the top, like so. Probably not in frame, so Let's move this down. As you all guys know, that my wedding day colour scheme was actually mint, but you'll see like a lot of the photographs have some purple in it, just because my photographer does know that my favourite colour is purple. So she wanted to incorporate that in as well. So yeah. Now, do I have any double-sided tape? Thought I saw it the other day. Might have to go and get some. Be right back. Right, I'm back with some double-sided tape. Also, I've zoomed you out a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I've just done some simple washi tape. You can also put a bit of ink on the back just to give it some colour. I am not going to do that today, just because I don't want to take away from the photos that I'm using. So you didn't have to do it all the way up, but I like to just give it, just in case you have a little issue of like you've miscalculated, so it shows up on any side that you want it to show up on. So, oh, I didn't go straight, and then I'll do one in the middle. I actually want to show you how quick and simple you can actually do to make these layouts, because a lot of people put in like a couple of hours, but you can actually make them in really quick timing and with little amount of stuff. So I haven't put any background on this one. I'm going to show you some more complex ones that I might do, but right now I just want some simple layouts, especially for the wedding band. I just think it looks so much nicer when you've got simpleness. And then I might, because I'm hoping to get some background stenciling coming soon with some roses, so I might just put them in the corner here and down here just to give some different flowers, because the flowers of our wedding was actually roses. So yeah, that's the reason why I've left these over here, but as soon as that comes I will add it in and I will update you guys on everything I'm going to be doing on these pages and show you an overview as well. I think if you see it done really quickly, you can get it done. And I do have a different, I don't know if you can see it, different wedding band and engagement ring on right now. This is because I'm getting a new job and I wanted something a little bit more blingy, because my other job I had to have everything plain, and that was the reason why I had this wedding band. But I do wear this more than I do wear this, but it's because our wedding bands kind of match. That's the reason why I like those wedding bands so much, and they cost so much more than these ones, but you know, it's whatever. As I say, like, this does actually look really nice, just simple. But anyone you can add more to it, you can take less from it. You don't have to put these washi tapes down. But I just think it adds a little bit because it does say love. And I've put the gold in because our wedding bands have gold and silver in them. So that was the reason why I've added those in. I do have all my photographs so far. Well, not all of them, but the ones that I want to use at the moment. It's got stuff behind it. Of us like starting up our day. So this was taken on a 360 camera, that's why it looks a bit odd, but that's on a 360 camera because my husband has two. And then there's like the wedding group literally waiting for me to come, literally. And then there's like photographs of me and my dad, bridesmaids, and then us two when we got together. My husband did spend the night at his mum and dad's. I stayed in the flat just because my mum and dad only have a 2-bedroom house and they don't really have a bed in the 2nd bedroom, so I ended up just staying in the flat on my own. So yeah, you'll see I've used different size pictures. So this one is a 4x6. Most of them are 4x6s. This one's got a border on it. That one hasn't got a border on it. And then I've cut some to make them a little bit smaller so you have different size photos. So I hope you guys will like watching this series, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.